I gotta start my game hero, so none of this will count. Just keep uploading. And the reason why I'm saying that is I have been uploading on my new TikTok account for, I don't know, a year now. And it felt like I wasn't getting any traction or getting any views. And then a crazy thing happened like 2 days ago. I had a video go from like 50 views to 500,000 plus views in the matter of 48 hours. And so just keep uploading, guys. I know it feels like nothing's working. It feels like everybody on the internet's lying to you and, it's impossible to make money online. But I'm here to tell you that if you just keep pushing through, success is right on the other side of that border or perceived border. But throw out your questions about starting an online business. I'd be happy to answer them for you and play a little baseball. As I've mentioned a few different times, once and I gotta start my Instagram here. Once NCAA comes out, college football comes out, I'll be switching to college football and playing that. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah. What questions you guys have for me? If not, I'll just ramble on things that I think that are important. And I want to make sure that I answer questions that are important to people, to you, and not what I think is important. Because quite honestly, one of the mistakes a lot of people make is they create content on, that should have been a ball. They create content on what they want people to know instead of what's important to their target audience. And so, I don't want to be that guy where I'm telling you what I think and all of that jazz when nobody know. Why did I miss that one? Nobody knows, nobody cares. You don't want to start the season on a strikeout. That's not so good. Anyway, so in my opinion, what everybody should be doing is you should be working on creating content. And the type of content that you're working on will definitely vary and depend on where you're creating the content. And so, it's a very simple process that I recommend everybody go through. First, identify the problems you want to solve or identify the niche that you want to get into. Once you identify the niche, thanks for the likes that are coming in. Once you identify the niche, and the niche is just it's a cute fancy word for area that you're going to create content, right? And on the internet, we should all focus on one problem at a time, because most people, when they go to the internet, they don't try and solve multiple problems. Like whenever, my goodness, 2 strikeouts already. When you go to the internet, most likely you go to the internet to solve one problem at a time. I can't believe I'm 0 for 3. That's not right. I've only had 2 at bats. How am I 0 for? Oh, I had a strikeout, a pop out, and another strikeout. Ugh, it is not going well today. Anyway, people go to the internet to solve one problem at a time. I know that everyone believes that they're multi-dimensional, multifaceted, but you want to be known for solving this one type of problem. And the problem can be basket weaving, it can be fishing. Heather solves problems with scrapbooking. You just have to identify one problem. And if people, I'm going to get picked off here. I am not having a very good day so far, opening day. You just have to identify one problem. And if people are buying and selling products in that one problem, there is enough room for you. You've got to remember, while everything feels saturated, there are literally millions of people that are having a problem, that are trying to get a problem solved. And so nothing is too saturated. What's up, MD Subhan? How's it going? It just feels saturated because you are inside of that niche or that topic. And so don't talk yourself into believing that something is too saturated. I like to tell people 2 things. One, it's not too saturated because there are new products that are being bought and sold all the time. And 2, it's only too saturated if you're trying to create the exact same content as everybody else. So don't assume that there's too much competition. What I'd recommend that you do is identify a new spin on old topics. Maybe there's a new way to train Doberman pinschers that nobody is talking about, or there's a new way to catch sturgeon that only a select group of people know. And if you have that knowledge and information and you're doing things differently than everybody else, there's no competition. So first and foremost, and again, if you guys have questions, definitely throw them out there. I'd be happy to answer them for you. So once you identify your area, what you want to talk about, the next thing that you're going to do is identify where you're going to create content. And the reason why the where is really important is simply because the way that people ask questions is going to be different based on, where they are. For example, on YouTube, they're asking questions. How to make money. Rome wasn't built in a day. Yeah. Ralph and Marcella, good. Hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, YouTube is going to be more search driven. TikTok is going to be more awareness. Most people on TikTok aren't aware of. Oh, I shouldn't have swung at that. Most people on TikTok aren't aware of the problem that they have. They might be aware of the symptoms. So think about it like this. I said this to my group, my private group yesterday. Think about it like this. You know how you turn on the TV and you see those medicine commercials, there's medical commercials? Does your back ache and your foot hurt and your left elbow is tired? Those are symptoms. And people that are watching TV say, yeah, I've got those symptoms. Is Pinterest a good way to make money? Yes, Pinterest is a search engine. And getting back to TikTok, people that are successful with TikTok, they do a good job of meeting people at their awareness level and speaking to them at their knowledge level, if that makes sense. They don't try and talk to them too smart. A question I've been answering is, I shouldn't have looked over. Hey, Alston, for the ads you created for the Excel course, do you recommend video or Facebook ads? Video for Facebook ads, and how many variations? Like, how many? So, what's really interesting with the Facebook ads is, yes, I made video for the Facebook ads. And the way that I did it, I made vertical videos. And the reason why I did the vertical video method is because they blend in and they look like regular reels, Facebook reels. And so right now I think I've got 3 different variations. I've got 2 different types of targeting, 3 different variations. And basically the way that I went about it is I went and looked on TikTok. I looked at the types of videos that are doing the best organically, and I recreated them. I didn't steal them. I recreated them using my own jargon and terms. Hey, thanks for the follow, David. I appreciate it. So yeah, with TikTok, you got to meet people at their awareness level. People over on TikTok, I'm not calling them dumb. They're just the difference between TikTok and YouTube, and it just struck out again. I am not having a good start to the season. The difference between TikTok and YouTube is people over on YouTube usually know what the problem is. People on TikTok don't know that they have a problem. It's kind of like, I like to use the analogy of a guy is doing great. He's having fun. He's living life, going on vacations, having his best life. He goes into the doctor, and the doctor tells him, you need to lose 20 pounds or you're going to have open heart surgery. That guy is now at a different awareness level after leaving the doctor than before. And that's basically what we're talking about, the difference between TikTok and YouTube and blogging. And so because that's the case, you've got to meet people where they are at the different awareness level. And that's why you want to talk to their symptoms. So what I've been doing with TikTok are 3 things. I've been creating content using the creator search insight or whatever, insight search, whatever that is. I've been creating content where I've been reacting to other viral videos, and then I've been creating videos where I respond to comments. I am not doing well this season. 2 games in, I'm batting like 38. I'm not seeing the ball well right now. Anyway, 0 for 4. We'll just get it all out of the way now and play better later. Anyway. So the second step is to decide where you're going to create content. The question that I get all the time is, does blank work? Does TikTok work? Does YouTube work? Does, finally a home run, does whatever work? The answer is yes. All of it works. All of the platforms work. You're not doing something to make money with that platform. There are literally billions of users on all of these different platforms. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter. There's billions of people on these different platforms. And so, yes, they all work. You just have to take the time to understand how they work, because there are differences. Did you create a tutorial yourself or just the link to an affiliate course? I created the tutorial myself. I was doing digital marketing videos on TikTok, and it takes forever to gain followers. Follower count doesn't really matter. Once you have 1,000 followers on TikTok and you can put your link in, it doesn't matter. It's all about getting views. Very late. It's all about getting views. And that's the same basically with any of these platforms. Once you get the required amount of followers, it doesn't matter. Once you can put your link in, that's the only thing that's important, really. I mean, views are okay for social proof, but followers and subscribers is okay for social proof, but if those people aren't watching your videos, it doesn't matter. Man, oh man, oh man, I am playing really bad right now. I don't want to blame you guys, but I am playing really bad. Anyway, decide where you're going to create the content. It can be on any one of those platforms that I mentioned, because each one of those platforms gets billions of viewers per month. And you only need a very small percentage of those billions of users to be successful to make income with it. What questions do you guys have? Oh, speaking of Excel, you guys keep mentioning Excel. I'm putting together a workshop. It'll be a live workshop that shows you step by step how to do this yourself. And when I mean do this, I mean like find an idea, a course idea, how to market the course, the ads that I'm running. You get all of that stuff so that you can get your first 5 sales within 14 days without having the course completed. The course that I'm selling right now that people are buying only has about half of the course completed, and people are still buying it. So what I'll do real quick is if you guys are interested in that workshop, it'll include a live Q&A. There's all sorts of stuff included. If you want to learn more about that, I'm going to put a link in the chat, and you can check it out. Just an FYI and a heads up, it is not free. It's not expensive, but it's not free. So I'm just going to go to settings, and I'll just grab this one right here. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in learning how to do it step by step, you get the ads that I'm using. You get the you've learned how you can find, because there's so many different course ideas out there. Let's see, what does that say? Workshop. I'm getting views on my link in my bio for my TikTok account. I guess I need help creating many videos per day, and maybe people will buy digital marketing courses. Interested in your new workshop. So I just started this TikTok account. When I started uploading Excel stuff on it a week ago, it had 97 followers. Now I'm up to close to 300. And so one of the things that'll be included in that workshop is one of the ways that I'm getting traffic organically. all of that will be included, which is really cool. You basically will get an inside peek as to how I am building out this workshop. Now, full disclosure, I'll probably offer something similar once a month or once every other month. But as I learn more and I get closer to the goal of making 10K with Excel, the price of the workshop is going to go up because you're getting more information, you're getting more insight and knowledge. But oh my goodness, what is happening with my player here? Anyway, yeah, the workshop will be July 2nd. And basically, it's going to give you everything that you need to know in order to get your first 5 sales. You'll get a sales page template. You'll get the Facebook ads template. You'll learn the exact videos that I'm showing. And the cool thing is my Excel TikTok account is faceless. And you'll see how I'm making my Excel content different than everybody else's, which is really cool. And it stands out. It gets a lot of engagement because it's different. Let me see something here. But you'll get access to all of it. My check swing. Someone already purchased the accelerated workshop. I appreciate it. It's only $50 and you can actually split up the payments into 25, but there's so much value you'll get from it. You'll be like, this was definitely worth it. Anyway, what other questions you guys have for me? If you're over on TikTok and you want to learn more about the workshop, you can check out the link in my bio. And once you enter in your name and your email, it'll take you over to the sales page for the workshop. But it's July 2nd. Finally, a home run. And you'll get everything that I'm doing step by step. You'll see exactly how many sales I made. You'll be able to see my Facebook ads. You'll get the template that I'm running for these Facebook ads. It's a steal, especially if you can make your first 5. Get your first 5 sales. Because really, if you get your first 5 sales, it's all about scaling and optimizing what's already working, which is cool. What other questions do you guys have about starting your business? It's a lot about me so far. What do you think an Excel course got so many viewers and followers? Why do you think? Because I make it fun. I don't just I don't make it like boring old Excel. I try and make it fun, and I've added a different spin on it. There's a few reasons why. Because I'm very strategic about the content that I'm creating. Power swing for a hit. I'm not just like rolling up there and creating the Excel course you're selling looks huge. Can you estimate the number of hours you put into it? Is it huge? I don't know. Each module, each lesson's like 20 minutes. But I do it. I'll show you a way that I do it that I don't spend hardly any time on it. And what I intend on doing is once I finally get that Excel course done, I'm going to do a advanced course on the back end and sell it as an upsell. Wow. This umpire is terrible. I'm batting 267. Yeah, I don't know how to make a web design course or WordPress course fun to sell courses, organic content. Yeah, or organic. And the other thing too, guys, is I'm running this Facebook ads for just $20 per day. And the cool thing is when I get a buyer, the buyer is spending more than what I'm spending. So essentially I'm making money to offer a course. I'm making money to run Facebook ads, which is fun. Oh, I got a bad jump there. Ooh. There's nothing I can do about that. It was a line drive. What other questions you guys have for me? Good eye. 37,000 people in attendance. Good eye. And the reason why I decided to go with Microsoft Excel is because, way ahead, out in front of that one, is, hey, thanks for the likes that are coming in. There's so much opportunity, guys. There's over 170 million people that use Microsoft Excel. 170 million people worldwide. How do you manage my business online? I don't know how. I can't manage your business online. So I don't have a good answer for that, Kenneth. Developer guest, show students how to use AI to write the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So what I would do is I would tell people not to use AI. Teach people how to do the basics by hand, and then show them how. Then show, like, the next step will be then show how AI can make it faster. The best courses that I've taken, and one of the ways that we find ideas, I'll share with you guys. But the best courses that I've taken in software development are courses that have an objective, that have a project. Because one of the reasons that people can't find a job is that they don't have completed projects. And so you can, if you create a course and you teach people like how to make a calculator or something, or how to make a game, how to make a chess game, that's a project that they can put on their Git repository and show prospective interviewers that they know what they're doing. So that's what I would do. I would try and teach people through building out a game or an app or something along those lines. Start with a very simple app, and then add features and functionality on top of it. And then I would sell it as, hey, taking this course could help you find a job, land a job. Because again, people will buy things when you can help them save money, make money, save time. What other questions you guys have? Like, if I'm a prospective employer, I want to make sure that my employee knows how to code without using AI. Because what happens if AI doesn't work? Or how are you going to verify that AI is doing what it's supposed to do? That's what I would say. I would say I would offer someone a coding test and say you can't use AI, and see how many people use it for a crutch. That's the only drawback to AI, is people just use it as a crutch. And if something happens, like ChatGPT goes down, that means that person can't do their job and they're no longer valuable for the time that AI is down. Oh my goodness. I wonder, why doesn't my check swing work? That's the thing that bothers me about this game. My check swing does not work at all. That should be a double in the gap. Nice. What other questions you guys have for me? And let me see here. I'm going to attempt to steal third. I wonder why I'm not playing well right now. I never play well in the beginning of the season, for whatever reason. So, what are the questions? There's tons of tutorials and courses online about software development. I could recreate them in my own content. What you should do is find gaps. What is it that those other courses have or don't have that you can offer them? Don't just do the same thing. Don't just offer the same course. Only swing at pitches inside the zone. Look at the top 5 or 10 of your competitors and see what they're missing. See what they have in common and see what they're missing. because a few of them could be. Oh, I failed that. A few of them might not have the AI component, and so you might want to create an entire section or module of your course that talks about how to properly incorporate AI. I would also talk about the legal and ethical instances of using AI for business. That would be a concern of mine. Is, can a major Fortune 500 company use AI without running into any legal issues? And how to discover, how to do the research. Oh, that was a heck of a catch. What other questions you guys have? Too early. Good. Any other questions? I just looked over on Instagram and it has like a 5-second delay. I was really confused for a second. What am I batting? Hey, I'm up to 318. I get hit like once every third or fourth game. I don't know why, but I do. That should be a stolen base. Nice. What other question you guys have for me? What was I saying? So, oh, he's gonna pick me off. Okay, safe. Nice. So once you identify where you're going to create content, take a look at the content that's working around you and try and figure out what the commonalities are. Why does the type of content that's getting tons of views, why is it getting those views? And what can you do to create your own spin on that content to piggyback off of what's working, but still be unique and not just copy other people? Because if you copy other people, you're going to look like a follower, and nobody wants to buy from a follower. Dominic Fletcher. There's no way he's going to tag me out. Do I have a course about using affiliate marketing to make money on Pinterest? I don't think I have a course directly for affiliate marketing on Pinterest. No. I've got a ton of videos on that though. I've uploaded. What's the best question you've had regarding make money online for beginners? I would probably say why people struggle to make money. I don't know if that's the best question, but I think that's the question that people need to be asking. And quite honestly, the answer to that question is this video game. My lack of patience is why I'm not playing this video game well right now. And quite honestly, that's probably one of the biggest hurdles, is people wanting things to happen immediately, expecting to make money, expecting to make 10K in 90 days is why people struggle. Unrealistic expectations. Oh, he should be safe. Unrealistic expectations, putting undue pressure on yourself, not being consistent enough, not being persistent enough, believing in the myth of passive income. These are all reasons why people continue to struggle. Got thrown out. What else? What are the other reasons why people struggle? Consistency, persistence. Fourth, why do you think a blog does so well when the blog posts are shared on social media like on Pinterest? Because I think a few things happen with Pinterest. Pinterest has a high domain authority, so there's credibility in the eyes of YouTube, or of Google. Because Pinterest is a search engine, people are searching for a solution. They tend to they'll want to, like, they're usually in the buying mode, ready to get started type of mode. So I think the credibility, the search engine aspect of it, I think all of it plays a part. What I really would like right now is to increase my batting average. I am at 333, which isn't terrible. It just doesn't feel good right now. It feels very, very bad, my batting average. Oh, I should have started a new game. Well, I'll start after this one. What other questions you guys have for me? I feel like I'm batting worse than 333. Maybe it was all those strikeouts at the beginning of the season. I got under that one just a little bit. Oh, that should have been a home run. You kidding me? That was a home run. Ball got stuck up there. Frederick, where have you been? Where have you been, Frederick? Hey, what's up, Alston? Glad you're feeling better. It's been a while. I actually got away from affiliate marketing. I'm just going to start from the beginning with your courses. Yes, I failed for lack of patience. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you have to be persistent and have patience, which feels like they're the exact opposites of each other. But I don't know that I don't want to say that they're not, but yeah, you have to be persistent. You have to realize that building a business of any type is going to take some time. I know that we want to believe that it's going to just happen overnight, because people have been telling us for months, weeks, and years that it can happen overnight. And while it can happen overnight, for 99% of the people that start an online business and find success, it doesn't happen overnight. And once you understand that, and you understand I've got to fight through, you can be successful. What other questions you guys have? Let's see if we can dig out of the dirt here. Deliver gas, the AI spin would differentiate you from the thousands of courses already out there, and it doesn't have to be ChatGPT. Yeah, no, so like I agree and disagree. Like I said, I would have a separate module within the course that talks about using AI, but my biggest concern would be employers, as they gain more understanding and knowledge of what's available with AI and ChatGPT. They're going to start asking stuff like, give me a quiz. They're going to give people coding quizzes and say, you can't do AI. You can't use AI. Or they might include in the coding quiz, here's a prompt that they might give prospective employees a prompt and say, run this prompt and tell me what's wrong with it. They're going to start using, that's a strikeout. They're going to start incorporating their knowledge of AI to make sure that they're getting the best employees and not just people that are great at spinning prompts up. Oh, that was foul ball, good. That was a really early swing. What other questions you guys have? I should not have swung at that. You know, it's funny. Playing this video game is the hardest thing that I'm going to do all day. It is maddening for me. Anyway. I might have to turn this off because it's not going well today. I don't have any patience. Our blog's dying out money-wise with so many on social media. I have no idea. What I would imagine is that blogs are becoming more and more saturated because people are using AI, but the good blogs are still doing very well, and everything else is kind of just falling by the wayside. 1 for 4. Let's see. All right, so that is enough of this.